Here's something worth thinking about. Research shows we eat roughly 25% more calories when we're distracted by our phones or the TV. Our body's "I'm full" signal gets lost in the noise, and we keep eating past the point we should have stopped. By the end of this video, I'll share one simple thing you can do right before a meal to bring down cortisol, your body's primary stress hormone. It's small, it's practical, and it actually works. Welcome to Alan Art Health. Today, we're walking through a science-backed, mindful eating checklist for weight management and stress relief. If you catch yourself stress eating, mindlessly snacking, or just eating on autopilot, this one's for you. We'll look at how a few intentional habits around eating can support healthier weight management, lower stress, improve digestion, and even help your mental well-being. Quick note before we dive in. This video is for general educational purposes only and is not a substitute for medical advice. If you have any health conditions or specific dietary needs, please speak with your doctor or a registered dietitian before making changes. If you find this helpful, hit like and subscribe. We put out new evidence-based content on nutrition, weight management, and wellness every week. All right, let's get into it. Why mindless eating works against you. A lot of us have picked up eating habits we don't even realize are holding us back. When you're chronically stressed, your body pumps out cortisol, a hormone that ramps up appetite and drives cravings for high-fat, sugary comfort foods. Emotional eating might feel soothing in the moment, but it tends to create the opposite effect over time. Extra calories, unwanted weight gain, and guilt that feeds more stress. Then the cycle repeats. Eating while distracted makes it worse. If you're scrolling your phone, working, or watching TV while you eat, you're essentially tuning out the feedback your body is trying to give you. Studies link distracted eating to overeating and poorer digestion, partly because stress and distraction can blunt your body's ability to register fullness and process food efficiently. The good news? Mindful eating can help interrupt this cycle. The checklist: 7 daily habits. Number 1. Eat without distractions. Give your meals your full attention. Phone away, TV off, laptop closed. When you create a calm, screen-free eating environment, your brain can actually focus on what you're eating, and your body can do its job. Research suggests that removing distractions at mealtimes tends to lead to eating less and digesting better. That's because eating in a relaxed state keeps your rest and digest nervous system engaged, meaning you're more tuned in to feelings of fullness and your digestion runs more smoothly. Try sitting at a proper spot, like your kitchen table, and just being present for those 15 to 20 minutes. You might be surprised how much more satisfying that feels. Number 2. Slow down and chew thoroughly. We rush through meals without thinking about it. But here's the thing. It takes about 20 minutes for your brain to register that you're full. Eat in 5 minutes, and your brain might still think you're hungry, even if you've had plenty. Slowing down gives your internal signals time to catch up, which naturally helps prevent overeating. Chewing well also makes your digestive system's job easier. A simple way to pace yourself: put your fork down between bites, or take a sip of water after each one. That's it. It sounds basic, but it genuinely works. Eating isn't a race. The more you slow down, the less you tend to need to feel full and satisfied. Number 3. Tune into your hunger and fullness cues. Before you eat, take a moment and ask yourself, am I actually hungry, or am I just stressed, bored, or thirsty? Mindful eating is largely about eating in response to physical hunger and stopping when you're comfortably satisfied, not stuffed. In one study, participants who were trained to recognize their body's hunger and fullness signals significantly reduced eating driven by emotions or external cues. You can practice this in everyday life. Before grabbing a snack, pause and check in with yourself. If the honest answer is that you're not really hungry, try drinking a glass of water or taking a short walk first. And during meals, check in midway. Has your hunger started to ease? Are you getting close to satisfied? Honoring these signals helps you regulate portions naturally. without counting calories or following strict rules. Number 4. Savor the flavor. Use all your senses. One of the genuinely good things about eating is the sensory experience, the taste, the smell, the texture. Make it a habit to actually pay attention to those things. Notice the colors on your plate, the aroma coming up from a warm bowl of soup, the way a piece of fruit tastes. When you slow down and engage your senses, you get more satisfaction from smaller amounts. And that's not just anecdotal. People who practice mindful eating regularly report enjoying food more and feeling less guilt and conflict around eating. This habit can shift eating from something you rush through into something that's genuinely enjoyable. Try eating part of your meal in silence, really focusing on each bite. A single square of dark chocolate eaten slowly and intentionally can be more satisfying than an entire bar eaten in front of a screen. Number 5. Pause. When emotional eating urges hit, we all reach for food, sometimes not because we're hungry, but because we're stressed, frustrated, sad, or just bored. That's human. Mindful eating doesn't mean you'll never feel that pull. It means you have a better shot at responding to it differently. When the urge hits, pause. Name what you're feeling. I'm anxious or I'm overwhelmed. Then remind yourself that eating won't resolve the feeling and might leave you feeling worse afterward. Keep a short go-to list of non-food alternatives. A few slow, deep breaths, a stretch, a quick walk, a song you like. Even a few minutes of this can lower cortisol and let the craving pass. Research shows that regular mindfulness and breathing practices can build real resilience against stress eating over time. This isn't about never enjoying treats. It's about choosing them when you genuinely want them, not using them as an escape hatch every time something feels hard. Number 6. Make intentional choices and portions. Being deliberate about what and how much you eat is a key part of the whole picture. Plan your meals and snacks when you're calm, not in the middle of a craving when your judgment is working against you. Mindful eating encourages choosing nourishing, whole foods, fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, whole grains, in portions that actually serve your body. One practical habit: serve your food on a plate or in a bowl instead of eating straight from the bag or container. That small visual boundary creates a natural pause. There's research behind this too. In one year-long study, people who adopted mindful eating strategies ended up eating fewer sugary snacks and even saw improvements in their blood sugar levels. The takeaway: when you slow down and pay attention, you're more likely to choose foods that give you real, lasting energy, and you're more aware of when you've had enough. Number 7. Take a mindful minute before you eat, the cortisol-lowering habit. And here's the one I promised at the start, and honestly, it might be the most impactful habit on this entire list. Before you start eating, take 60 seconds to breathe and settle. That could mean saying a word of thanks for your food, or simply taking 3 to 5 slow, deep breaths. This brief pause helps shift your nervous system out of fight or flight mode and into a calmer rest and digest state. In other words, you're signaling to your brain, no more rushing, no more emails, just this meal right now. That shift lowers cortisol and primes your digestion. Researchers note that mindfulness practices like this activate the parasympathetic nervous system, the calming side, which is essential for good digestion and appetite regulation. When you start a meal calm, food tends to taste better and you often feel full with less. Practically speaking, before lunch, close your office door, find a quiet corner, breathe in slowly through your nose, exhale slowly, repeat a few times. That's it. 60 seconds. It sounds almost too simple, but it's backed by solid science. And it directly counteracts what we talked about at the beginning. That mindful pause is what stops you from eating an extra 25% on autopilot. Mindful eating isn't about rigid rules or restrictive diets. It's about the quality of attention you bring to eating, cutting out distractions, slowing down, listening to your body, and managing stress around meals. These habits can support healthier weight management, better digestion, and a more positive relationship with food. Research suggests they may also help reduce stress-driven cravings and make mealtimes genuinely enjoyable again. You don't need to do all 7 things at once. Start with 1. Pick 2 that feel most relevant to your life right now and try them consistently this week. Small changes, done consistently, tend to lead to real results over time. If this video was useful to you, please hit the like button and subscribe to Alanert Health. We cover nutrition, weight management, mental health, and overall wellness, all backed by research. Drop a comment below. Which of these habits are you planning to try first? Have you already experimented with mindful eating and noticed a difference in your stress levels, weight, or digestion? We'd love to hear from you. Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to read. If you want to keep going, check out our video on 5 superfoods to reduce stress and support weight loss. It pairs well with everything we covered today. All the studies and research referenced in this video are linked in the description below. Thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves and happy mindful eating.